How goes it? It's me, Jules, standing here in Abita Springs, Louisiana, home to the Runaway Cajun trading post. That's right. We opening today. Can't believe it. We finally open. I'm gonna hop in the store real quick, give a quick tour. But just admiring my sign here. Today is August 21st, 2024. Grand opening will be September 7th. We're opening our doors in about 2 hours. Let's take a peek inside. Welcome to our hideout. Here it is. I've got my t-shirts back there on full display. We're not only gonna have our t-shirts and hats and mugs, but we will be showcasing local artists, local makers, Ben's woodworking here. And I'm very, very pleased with the way this mural came out for the trading post. Credit to Tina Terry. You should check her out on Instagram, Art by Tina Terry. Love my little raccoon. I had her add in the alligator and egret last minute, and it just ties it all together. So as I was saying before, we'll be showcasing local makers and artists. Here's Smooth Criminal soap, exclusive to the trading post, made by my good friend Cindy with Osborne Soaps. Got a couple of options here. This was her first go at it. I've also got from my friends Alice and Aurora these cute little hand-poured raccoon candle holders, and they created a scent just for the trading post. I don't know if you could tell, but the theme here is raccoons. I've also got some local pralines from my friends over at Sugar Me Sweet. These are excellent. Turtles. Mwah, chef's kiss. Also got my magnets, of course. I've got postcards now. Printed these up. I did the artwork for these. Look on the back, you can see our logo. So now I'm gonna take you where the bulk of the local artists and makers will be selling their wares. You can see my friend Jenny from Be Colorful or Die Tying with her tie-dye tees. We collaborated on that one at the bottom. Did this for the 4th of July. Pop it like it's hot. And it is hot here in Louisiana. There it is. Here's her tie-dye tees. Now here we got Talcacha Farm. Our good friend Andrea, she's actually the one who got us this store. She was set up at this location with the previous business, and she's staying on board and happy to have her. She of course has honey. She's got these little cone honeys this year. We're not filled up just yet, but we're talking to local artists to get more in here. Right here we've got Miss Lynette, who paints on cypress, on drift cypress. And it's very Cajun-y. I love it. My favorite, Boudreaux and Thibodeau. If you know, you know. That's my favorite piece. Vas-y le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. She's got more on this side here. Loving that egret. All right, so we're gonna go down the aisles here. We've got Atlas and Aurora. The guys I showed you made the raccoon candle holders. This is them. So they make owl candle holders, and they've got different scents here. They also make wax melts, and they've got these little skulls here. How cool is that? That you could paint yourself. Put a candle in. Very cool. Here is my friend Wendy. She makes these little voodoo dolls. They're not actually voodoo dolls, they're poppets. It's the opposite of voodoo dolls. These are good intention dolls. And she makes all kinds of different, she's got a bat here for Halloween. She makes some Oogie Boogies, little witches, some cats. She's got some pumpkins here. It is almost Halloween, I guess. Voodoo mice with catnip in it, for those of you who have cats. And this is Wendy the Witchcrafts. And I'm very excited to be collaborating with her on some little raccoon poppets, which I'll be revealing real soon. She's also got Rougarou poppets that I helped her create. I drew the silhouette for her, and she'll be bringing some over pretty soon. Poppy's freeze-dried candies for the kids. And her son 3D prints these little toys here. How cool is that? Check out this alligator he's got. It's very cool. So yeah, I hope to eventually fill this space out with more artwork and just a hodgepodge of different things. And here we've got Maggie and Minnow with some oyster art. It's very Cajun. Check out that LSU tiger eye painted on the oyster there. And next we've got B&B's best sauces, seasonings, condiments, and coffee, and hot sauce. Man, they've got it all. I've actually tasted some of their seasonings. Let's see if I could find that one. It's their hamburger seasoning. Is it Burger Blast? Yeah, I think it's the Chop House burger seasoning. It's the one we tried. Excellent. And I do plan on trying the enchilada sauce at some point. And across from them, good friend of ours with B and Lee. It's a duo of artists, and they create this artwork here. No, these are not edible. The little magnets made out of clay, if you were wondering. Next, we got Slip into Clay. Very happy to have, her name is Holly, with us. Check out, she does all this by hand, out of clay. Look at that gator. Look at that gator. Just got some little gators in here too, little gator magnets. I like the albino gator. All of this here too. And next we got Wes's art. My favorite out of all these has got to be the Satsuma tree. And last but not least, we're calling this little corner here the pantry. I'm gonna have to get a sign made there. My boy Guy here, who makes barbecue shrimp base. This is like the tastiest barbecue shrimp base around. I mean, you're not gonna find this stuff anywhere else, I don't think. I'm sure there might be a few out there, but personally, his is the best. He usually makes shrimp and grits at the local markets, or po' boys, or pizza with this sauce, and it's good. And we got some more seasonings here from I Cook You Look. Check him out on Instagram. He's got 2 different seasonings here, Any Reason, and Nice and Slow. On this shelf, we got some local pepper jellies from That's My Jam. She's got Hotter Than Hell ghost pepper jelly. I'm not a spice guy myself, believe it or not, being from Louisiana. Can't do it. But she's got some regular jams down here too that are not spicy, so we've got them all. So that's the trading post. What do you guys think? So the idea for the space behind me here is to have book signings by local authors and local comic book artists. Also have, taste testing by our friends over at B&B Best. Maybe I'll get Guy's barbecue shrimp guy to come here and do some taste testing. But we've got the space for it. I think we're gonna do events like that. And that's the trading post. We still have a couple of spots available for local makers, and we'll be filling that, I'm sure, sooner than later. And the plan is to fill these grid wall here with more artwork. Oh, there's my wife. Officially open for business. I just flipped the sign. We are open and ready for our first customers. Not expecting much on day one, but as soon as word of mouth spreads, I'm sure we'll do just fine. We do have an online store for my t-shirts. You can check us out at runawaycajun.com. It'll really help us out. And see you guys in the next one.